this a weird that I'm on the side? Should I be more in the middle? Is it too late at night to be filming this video? Okay, we'll just fix your hair and try it again. Oh, I haven't even got earrings in. Do you guys care I haven't got earrings in? I don't think I have an earring back for this. If it falls out halfway through, this is why. Hello guys, and welcome back to my channel. This is a bit of a impromptu Christmassy catch up. Where have I been? There wasn't a video last week, which was the first one that I have missed, but we'll get to that in a sec. Kind of like, what did I get for Christmas? Christmas best bits vibe of a video. And there we are. We're 3 seconds in and the earring's out. We'll just leave her there. We'll just do the one. So yeah, a little bit to catch up on. That's why we're here. That's kind of like the vibe of this week's video. I kind of wanted to do a what I got for Christmas, but I didn't want to come across like big-headed. Shall I just turn this ring light down? Is it a bit in your face? That's not as bad, is it? Is that better or worse? I can never tell. I need a new ring light, guys, so badly. I always think the white looks better, but then I don't know if that looks too much. We're just going to carry on. Today is New Year's Day, so this is like very overdue, but you know when you get in that thing after Christmas and you don't know what day it is and it feels like it's a Sunday but it's actually a Tuesday, that kind of thing. That actually seriously happened, so that's why it's taken me this long to get around to filming this video. But yeah, so it's a sort of a Christmassy catch-up vibe of a video. The reason there was no video last week is because my sister came home for Boxing Day, because she worked Christmas Eve and Christmas Day night in A&E, and because she lives on her own and she hasn't been in work since she came home and she's part of our bubble, so we had like Christmas Day again on Boxing Day. Like, I opened some of my presents on Christmas Day, but I saved quite a lot of them for Boxing Day and we did them all then. Which meant that, what day was that? Boxing Day was Saturday, right? Yeah, because Christmas Day was Friday. Boxing Day was Saturday, and I hadn't been prepared enough to pre-film a video for the Sunday, which was the 27th. And then I kind of wanted to do, like, I kind of knew what video I wanted to go up on that day, this video. And then it just got to one of these things I was like, the right time to kind of film and edit would have been Boxing Day, but I wasn't about to do it. Like, I haven't seen my sister since May. So it just didn't feel like the right time, and I thought, you guys will all be doing Christmas things with your family. No one will miss it if I don't film this week. Like, we will all be okay. So I didn't, and here we are. Okay, we'll swap into little hoops. Because anyone else's earring holes get so sore. Oh, mine is awful. Right, okay, let's concentrate on the video now, Lynn. Stop looking at your ear holes. So yes, the video is happening now. It's actually been the loveliest Christmas. It's been so low-key for us. Like, my nan usually comes and my granddad, and we didn't get to have them this year, which was heartbreaking, but we made the best of it. This year's Christmas dinner was phenomenal, I have to say. My mum and dad did a bang-up job of that. Oh, we're about to lose, what's her name? She has a name. Gina, off of the bed. Unreal this year. I made cauliflower cheese, so I actually contributed to the Christmas dinner for once, and it was actually successful, so I'm feeling pretty mature and grown up, I have to say. So we had turkey on Christmas Day with all the trimmings, beef on Boxing Day with Yorkshire puddings and everything. And then last night on New Year's Eve, we had beef Wellington. And then today on New Year's Day, we had gammon. So we really have, you know, done every kind of roast dinner that there is. And it's been lovely. So yeah, I'm excited for the new year, to be fair. I'm excited for like this fresh new year, 2021 feeling that we've got going on. Right, shall I just get on with what I got for Christmas, just because that is going to be the most cohesive part of the video, and I think we are losing direction here. Firstly, I just want to preface this by saying that this year more than ever, I think we've all realised that presents really are not what makes Christmas or what are important. However, I am nosy and I do like to see a few other people's bits, and do you know what I've done? I've done like my best bits. I've been very lucky, but I've just really picked like a few best bits. Yeah, just in case any of you want to get them too. So, firstly, I would say my big present, I got my new, this is the iPhone 12. I got it in black and I am obsessed. So I'm filming now my 8 Plus still. 2 reasons. One, so that I can include this in the video, but 2, because this ring light is so unpredictable. In about 3 seconds time, I guarantee, or at least once throughout this video, the whole thing will fall off of this chair that it's perched on and my phone will smash to the floor, and I'm just not quite ready to put this through that yet. So I know the camera on this is better, so it would make more sense for me to film on this, but I will eventually, but it's just, you know, the first time you drop a new phone feels like the end of the world, and then once you've had it for a year, you're like chucking it across the room. Or, I mean, no, Dad, I'm not doing that at all, no. No, I always look after it like a precious baby. But, yeah. So, for now, she's in my hands, and which brings me to my second present. My sister got me this phone case, which she just got off Amazon, I think, because she got me one from Burger, not Burger as in the food Burger, the phone case place, because I've been obsessed with their cases for ages. So she got me one off there, but because of them closing the borders to Germany, it still hasn't arrived. So she's so cute. She didn't want me to be without a phone case at Christmas, because obviously she was like, all that time you won't have a case. So then she ordered like a similar one, just like a replacement for the time being off of Amazon. But I have to say, this is a pretty good phone case. Like, it's got the bit up here so that the camera's not ever touching the ground, and it comes up above the edge as well, which I think is better, because then you know you're never dropping it onto the screen. So I have to say, for a replacement, it's very good. I actually probably will keep this for sure as like a standby. This was like the main thing that I had this Christmas, but I've been really good, because usually if I get a new piece of technology for Christmas, I spend the whole of the day like on it or using it or setting it up. And I actually didn't set this up till Christmas Day night. Like, I literally didn't even plug it in or switch it on or anything. Like, obviously I was so grateful for it, but I was like, I can set my phone up anytime. Like, I just want to be in the moment today, which, you know, I think a lot of this year has been about that. And I just, yeah, it was kind of nice. Like, as grateful as I was for it at the time, like, obviously I did know I had it because I had to sort it out with my dad, but as ridiculously lucky as I am to have had this as a present, I also knew that this would wait, but the day would only be the day. So that is progress. That is personal progress for me. The next thing that I had, which I'm obsessed with, is my new dressing gown from my Nana P. Every year, my nan gets us pyjamas and dressing gowns from Primark, because you literally cannot do it for the money. Like, you just can't. This, I think my nan did originally the tag on, and it was like £15. I'm not being funny, but I am just, look at it, it's like a starry night sky. I just love it. I think this is one of my favourite ones that she's ever got me. Usually, I'm just looking at my old ones over there, I've got about 7. Usually they're not as soft as this, or like when they are really soft, they don't wash well, but this is like the most ridiculous fluffy. You can just see it, but it washes so well. Like, it's just a dream. And I've just been living in it since I opened this on Boxing Day when my sister came home, but I've been living in it since then. We waited because it's a tradition that my nan gets us like these big Christmas bags, and me and my sister go through them together, like, since we were little. And obviously as we've got older, like, we've said to my nan, like, you don't need to be silly anymore, like, you can just get us a few bits and bobs, which she always does. We're so lucky. But I was just like, no, I need to do it with my sister, it's tradition. So even though my nana wasn't here this year because she was at home, we still opened them. And I rang her. She said, have you got it on now? I said, yes, Nan, I've got it on now. Oh, she's so precious. There aren't words. There are not words. But this, honestly, one of the best things I got for Christmas. You cannot put enough, I was going to say put a price on, but like, you cannot go wrong with the world's fluffiest dressing gown, can you really? What should I do next? So next, oh my gosh, these. So firstly, my mum got me in my stocking as one of my presents this notebook from Paper Chase, which is like a thin, I've just got my bank details in, so I won't show you that page, thin lined notepad, and on the front it says, the best protection any woman can have is courage, and that's a quote by Elizabeth Cady Stanton. And I'm just obsessed, like, how, it's just one of those little things that I was like, that's just the cutest. And I've started to use it for all my finances. I say all my, I don't have much money to finance, but I need to get on top of it in 2021. Because if you know me, my overdraft is a thing that we don't want to be talking about in 2021. So I've used this for my finances, and I am very excited to, yeah, just enjoy this. Secondly, my mum got me these notepads from Morrison's, which I have seen before, and I kept saying to my mum, I've seen these just the coolest. They're like exercise books, but these are just, I just think they're so cool. Like, to me, the patterns on these, there's 2 in here, but I just think the patterns I'm obsessed with. And when I opened them on Christmas Day, I was like, I can't believe you remembered that I was so obsessed with these notepads. I couldn't believe it. I write everything down. That's a surefire way of me getting something done. Even like my notes page on my phone, it's just not the same as writing it down. So I'm obsessed with notepads, and I know I'm going to use these loads. If you go to Morrison's, seriously, I don't know what it is, like the old school retro vibe. I don't know. You just need to get these. You just need to get them, okay? I'm telling you now. Oh, next thing. This isn't actually a Christmas present, so I'll follow you on this. In my family, we have a tradition where we get a book on Boxing Day. So my grandma started it with my dad and all of his brothers and sisters when he was young. I think sort of to give them something to open on Boxing Day, because I think if someone gives you a book as a kid on Christmas Day, you can toss that to one side. You can be sure that they're not reading that. But I think when you get it on its own, it had like more of a meaning. So my grandma started that, and we've all carried it on. And when my grandma was still alive when I was young, she used to get us Boxing Day books as well. But unfortunately, both my grandma and granddad aren't with us anymore. So it's like more important than ever, I think, in the last few years that we've really kept this on. And this year, my mum and dad got me this, which is the Chanel Creations book, and I am already so obsessed. I haven't managed to read that much of it yet, but I've read the section on suits because I'm actually wearing a suit today. The jacket is on the floor. Wow. You can tell I look after my things well, can't you? I am obsessed with suits. The one I'm wearing today is my power suit. I think there's just something about wearing a suit, isn't there? So I've read that section, I'm already obsessed. So I think this is quite a popular book to have on your coffee table, but well, that too. I mean, just look at them, like it's so many pictures, so much interesting stuff. If you're into like fashion, this is such a good read, I'm already loving. So it's really special that we get to carry on that tradition, and I'm so happy I finally have this book. I've been wanting it for ages. On the topic of books, this is The Life-Changing Magic of Tidying by Marie Kondo. And again, if you know me, I am obsessed with Marie Kondo. I've watched her whole Netflix series. I've Marie Kondo'd my life everywhere. Like, oh, I'm just so obsessed. But I really wanted to read the book again. I wanted to read the book just so I can feel like I'm refreshing myself on everything that she says and does. And I started reading it today, and I've already read 42 pages, and it's such an easy read. Like, it's so easy to read, it's so good. If you like reading and you don't know about Marie Kondo, or you haven't done it yet, get the book. If you're not a reader, watch the Netflix series, because it teaches you it all in the Netflix series. And if you're not a reader, I seriously recommend. But honestly, my time at home, so I was supposed to be going back to uni tomorrow, to college, because we were supposed to start on Monday, but now we're on Zoom for 3 weeks because of obviously the new restrictions and what have you. So I've actually got much more time at home than I planned, and I think I'm going to try and finish reading this tomorrow and then completely do my room again, like as in just declutter and redo my room. And I actually might vlog it for my channel, because I remember when the very first time I did I Marie Kondo'd my life was at the end of foundation, and I put it on my stories and everyone was obsessed. So I might actually do it for this channel, because honestly I love watching people do it, so hopefully you guys will feel the same. But yeah, my sister got me this for Christmas, and oh, I already love it. It just says what you need, like what you know but you just don't do. So like, throw away any greetings card that are 2 or more years old, except those that spark joy in your heart. The truth. Why am I keeping greetings cards from like 10 years ago? Like, if they've got a special message, well done. That's actually quite hard to say. Special message. Try it. then yeah, keep them. But generally, why am I keeping greetings cards from 10 years ago? I don't know. So this, I'm so excited to finish and read this. I only got a few more things to go because I didn't want to bombard you. Firstly, this isn't actually a Christmas gift. This is a gift to myself. Before Christmas, I bought the Ariana Grande Cloud perfume, which I realised I haven't actually put on today, so I'll do it now. Because, and I'll tell you for why. Sorry, I've been watching way too much Gavin and Stacey. I used to wear Sea Passion by Giorgio Armani, but it's just a bit expensive. And I am having a few issues in my overdraft at the minute, but I really wanted a new perfume, and I went shopping with my nan the other day. She gave me £20, so I thought, I know, I can put that towards a bit of perfume, and I can see myself through this year until I can afford a new bottle. This is the 100ml bottle. I have been spraying this a lot, and it's barely gone down. It smells unreal. It was Sid from Sid and Elle, who I saw post on her Instagram about how unreal this is, and she wasn't wrong. It's supposed to be a dupe for what is that perfume? The really expensive ones. I found it. Right, it's supposed to be a dupe for the Baccarat Rouge 540, which for 70ml is £215. And this, people say, is like a literal dupe for it. And this bottle, this 100ml bottle was £35, because I was going to get the 30ml, and then I thought this was on a deal, so cheap. So I just picked that up, and that's been like a gift from me to me, because I don't know if anyone else is the same, but I feel $100 with $100, $1 million, $100. Imagine saying that out loud. I feel $100. Is that what you're worth, Lydia? That's embarrassing. I don't know if I'll cut that out actually, because that's so embarrassing. With perfume on, so I thought I might treat myself to another one at some time, but it does actually smell unreal. I mean, to be fair, why spend loads on perfume when that smells so good? Oh, we're almost at the end. I've got 5 things to go, but it sort of goes a 3 and a 2, so we'll say the last 2 things. Also for Christmas, my mum got me these mugs with stars on. These, my mum and actually both of my aunties, I think, a lot of our family are obsessed with Emma. I don't know, I'm looking at the bottom like I don't know. This one was actually inspected by Claire. Thank you, Claire. These are the Emma Bridgewater mugs, and I think these are the pint mugs or half pint mugs. I don't know. But my mum is obsessed with Emma Bridgewater, and I have quite a lot of these mugs already, but I've never had 2 of the same before, so that would be good if like a couple come over, you know, because I'm so mature now. Mature. If my mum and dad come for a cup of tea, they can drink from these mugs. That's actually quite an ant in. Yeah, they're actually good mugs. I mean, I don't like to drink from these all the time because they're a bit fancy for me, but I think all of our mugs at home are these, and they are just nice. They're just good, solid, sturdy mugs. And they all come in similar patterns, as you shall see now, because my mum also got me, this says a great British present on the front. My mum also got me this for Christmas. I'm really scared to hold it by the string in case which you can see is another Emma Bridgewater, but this is a tiny mini mug. If we just compare sizes, this is obviously their Christmas design, because this is a Christmas tree ornament. Can you believe that you can hang it from your Christmas tree as like a mini mug? Like, you know how you can get the mini Starbucks cups that go on trees? Well, this is like the same thing, which is so cute. And one day when I finally have my own tree, I will put this on. In fact, Elena, if you're watching this, I've been thinking that we should get a fake tree for the flat next year. It's just a thought that I was having this Christmas. I was thinking, how nice and festive would it be if we had a tree in the flat? Okay, so last thing that I thought I would mention in this video, which I'm just... Oh no, there's one more. I'll go with that first. Okay, another thing I got in my stocking was this, which is... It is the Lacura Silicone Facial Cleanser, which is a bit like a dupe for the Foreo, is it? Can you hear? Look, that little light, that little blue light, and it just vibrates like this. and I just wet my face, put my La Roche-Posay cleanser on there, and I am loving this because I don't know how much the Foreo cleanser is. Should we have a look? The Foreo cleanser. So, oh, it's on a deal at the minute. It was £75. You can currently get the Luna for £51.30. So yeah, they're on a deal right now. And the Foreo Luna 3 is £169. So I don't know what that's doing. I'm guessing it's doing more than this. And it's from Aldi, because I remember seeing it in the catalogue a few months ago. So I don't think you'd be able to get this right now, but keep a look out on Aldi if you do want one of these, because I have been looking for a dupe for so long because I really wanted one. But I also know that I can't be spending £169 on vibrating facial cleansers, so I've been waiting for so long. And I was looking in places like Primark, so I thought I bet they'll do one, but I could never find one. So I've got this and I'm obsessed. I remember it being around the £7 mark because I went through the Aldi catalogue and I was like, oh my god, Mum, that's one of those things that I really, really, really want. And I remember at the time I was going back to uni, so I was like, please, could you get it for me? And then I'll give you the money because I won't be there to get it myself. And Mum said they were out of stock, but they weren't. She just got it for my Christmas present. So I think for the money, this has been amazing. I love that it's silicone so you can clean it, because I know some people have the ones that are like a brush end, but that makes you feel a bit uneasy because I have quite bad skin anyway. So, and I quite often have breakouts, so I want to be able to really clean it, and that's what I like the most about this. Okay, now it's the last thing. I think my dad's coming up the stairs. Yeah. I'm making a YouTube video.
We're going to watch episodes of The Crown or something.
What am I doing? Oh, last thing. Sorry, Dad got me distracted. My mum got me this. Now, I just want to preface by saying my mum and dad picked this out themselves, okay? They know I love Tala, but they just did it on their own, okay? Firstly, they got me this headband, which, for starters, I am loving. Walked to the gym the other day, felt like a bad bee, do you know what I mean? Like, I had my hair in a bobble, I had this on, like, covering up my forehead, because sometimes it can look rather large when my head's tied back, and I felt like a running queen. I'm not a running queen, I'm far from a running queen, but that's what I felt like. So, firstly, oh, and we have lost Gina. Yeah, she's gone. Babe, come on, you've got 2 more minutes, can you not just sit there for that? Yeah, so really, really here for this headband, but also this. I wish I knew what this was called. Is this the label for the headband or the... No, that's the label for the headband. I was going to say, I don't know what this is. I think it's called, like, zip. I don't know. I'm also going to pretend that this isn't actually just been taken out of the wash basket so that I can show you. But it's their grey zip top with the grey branding on the bottom. And I'm just obsessed with this for so many reasons. Firstly, I got this in the extra small. I think I've said this before. I'm now a small in bottoms and extra small in top. It fits so nice. But because it's not the... I've got the half zip crop tops with the no sleeves. And I did really want the half zip crops with the full sleeves, but I did think the material was really thick on those, whereas because this is like the jacket, it's so nice and like it's like stretchy but thin, and then it isn't cropped, it's actually full length. I don't know if you can see that all, which is so nice. I'll keep wearing it over like a little, like the little bralette sports bras, and I just feel like honestly it makes me feel so good because it's so tight, it really holds you in, but it's also like nice and thin and fresh at the same time. So been loving that for my post Xmas gym sessions. Oh, stretch the knees. I mean, this is why I'm not a running gal, because my knees are so broken. Ow. Don't be a dancer, kids, because it will ruin your knees. Okay. Oh, I wish I'd been sat this way the whole time. Regrets. I even restood the lights in the corner. Hello, Dad.
Change your plan. Watching a film, 3 billboards or something like that.
It's called The 3 Billboards.
Yeah.
I'm not really in a film mood, actually, I have to say.
Okay.
Can I bow out of this one? Okay. Dankeschön. Just waiting for him to go back downstairs. Not that I don't mind him to hear me film, but... I've been filming for 35 minutes. Wowzers. Okay. So that is a wrap on my What I Got for Christmas 2020. I hope that didn't come across as in any way boastful. I'm always so very lucky, and I think this Christmas more than ever, just to have my sister home and with us for Boxing Day was really all that we needed. Like, I would have had 0 presents just to have her here. Because this is the first Christmas that she hadn't been there, and that was really sad, because usually it's like a sister thing, isn't it? I think everyone knows that, like, sibling feeling on Christmas morning when you come and get each other and you were like, has Santa been? Yeah, obviously. Nowadays it's more like one of us dragging the other out of bed at 8 o'clock because, you know, we need to get going and we're both flaming exhausted. But still, it was sad not to have her here, so if she watches this, she'll be like, stop being so nice about me. And I'm stopping now, so fear not. But yeah, I hope you really enjoyed this. I'm trying to think if I've got anything more to say Christmas news. I am thinking of doing a Q&A this week for my next video. I've already asked it over on my Instagram if anyone has any questions. But if you have any and you're not following me on Instagram, or you have any questions that you just thought of now, please comment them below and I'll try to answer them in my next video. I don't know if it's going to be a whole Q&A or whether it's going to be me doing a Q&A and something else. I don't know, but I just really feel like I didn't want to start with a Q&A because I felt like I wanted to just get into my channel, but it's been quite a long time now and I feel like I'm just in the mood to do one. So if you have any questions, pop them in the description. No. You can't do that. You can't write in the description box. Shut up, Lydia. Pop them in the comments below. I hope you've all had a lovely Christmas. I'm really sorry there was no video last week. I won't make a habit of doing that, but I was like, this is a time when you just need to spend time with your family and just chill out. So I hope you all had a lovely Christmas, and I will see you, as always, next Sunday, 10 AM.